Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today I'm going to be doing a super ultra cute design using the Halloween mystery box, Halloween mystery bag, and October mystery box from Varnail. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in. And for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. As you know, I am a proud brand ambassador with Varnail, so if you like any of the items in this video, go ahead to the description box and click on my ambassador link, as well as use my 25% discount code ISMS by Josie. It'll definitely help me out, and I greatly appreciate your support. For today's video, I wanted to use the this other reflective glitter that came in the mystery box. So I'm putting 2 coats of this Girl Pink, number 29, onto a full cover long coffin nail from Varnail. I love these tips, and this is just the right amount of size for me, so I like the longs. But anyway, so I have this other liner. I want to call it purple, but I'm going to be showing it in a bit, so that's not the name of it. But I'm curious because in the other videos we had used the green, that green colored reflective glitter, and I found out after the fact that it glows in the dark. So I am just curious to find out if this one is as well, because it came in the same mystery box and it's part of the same luminous, I think it's called like Luminous Neon Collection, something like that. So that would be really cool if this was. And again, like, I do these nails and different times of the day. I batch film them sometimes, so I never really get to see the glow in the dark aspect. So I find these things out later, and I think it's pretty funny and cool at the same time. But I'm gonna be using my matte top coat over this because, as you know, whenever I use like a glitter on top, especially, I'm planning on doing filigree, of course. So I always use a matte finish to contrast with the glitters. It just gives it that extra pop. So I'm just putting a nice thin layer of this. This is a really nice matte top coat. It doesn't take much to have the matte cover the nail. Sometimes when you use matte coats, you'll see spots, especially like on the edges of the nail, because it tends to like what's the word, like pull the top coats. But anyway, so I'm using my 18mm liner, and here is the color. It's Heat Wave or something, LRG01. I can't really read. But it's really pretty, and the glitter, you could see the little flecks of reflective glitter. So we'll see if this glows in the dark. I'm not too sure, because after using different kinds of glow in the dark, I've come to the fact that it has this weird sheen on it, and I'm sure that's the glow in the dark stuff. So this is like deep purple, so I don't know if it's going to be I don't know if it's going to be a glow in the dark, because it just looks like a nice deep purple, unless they really mixed it well. Not sure. So I actually had no idea of what I was doing. I knew I wanted to use this. I know I wanted to use more of those really cute charms I'm going to be showing you later. So for this design, I'm actually going to call it Witch's Brew. And so I'm thinking, okay, let's make this filigree some sort of magical, like, steam or something coming out from somewhere. I just didn't know where I should start and what it should look like, so I just started doing random filigree, and this is what I came up with, and I think it's really nice. So I'm just going to play around with this a little bit. I don't want to go too crazy because the other idea was I wanted to use a number of charms, so I need to have room to do that, and I didn't want to over pack the nail with a ton of filigree and not find a space to put the charms without covering it. So this was a little difficult to end up painting and restricting myself from just going crazy. But one thing that I don't normally do that I've seen on a particular channel that I watch is adding these little nubby ends to it. So when I start the filigree, there's that big, or not big, but there's the dollop of gel that hangs there, and then I drag it down to make the lines. So what I'm doing here is flicking the ends a little bit. That kind of gives it that extra leaf look. And I rarely do that, and I keep telling myself I need to do this more because it just transformed the whole look. We had a little nubby at the end, and now it looks like the undular lines is extending to those little tips because I've you know, kind of winged them out. So yeah, I just got like a bunch of email and it's just making noise. Okay, so yeah, just adding a few more pieces here, some little accents, because I do want to kind of frame the filigree to the charms that I'm going to be putting. But honestly, I had no idea like how to set this up. And you'll kind of see later when I whip out those charms. But so far, I am loving this. I'm loving the color. I am loving the matte finish. And when I show this under the flashlight, you'll be able to see the little specks if you don't see them already. But yeah, just adding my little moments. And I'm going to have like a long, like an X, 3X or 5XL nail and do this filigree stuff because I just love it. So it's crazy to know that we have 6 days left till Halloween, and I mean, we're nearing the end. I'm kind of I'm getting burnt out. But I still let's see, I have a few designs on my way, and hopefully I'll be able to pull off the last 6 days because this was a lot. This was like 31 days of designing. But yeah, I've got my gem glue, and see those charms? They're just so random, but I'm using them. With my multi rainbow brush, I'm going to apply the gem glue onto these charms. So this is called Witch's Brew. And we have these really cute charms here. I'm going to use this like fire log charm, and I'm going to put it at the tip of the nail. So this is like preparing for the cauldron and all that. And these little suckers, they're small, but they're very thick. So it's really hard for me to grab hold of them with my tweezers. So yeah, I just let it flop in this video. Like, I'm trying to do everything here in real time so that you know exactly how long it took me to do this nail. I'm sure with finesse it would take a lot shorter. But yeah, I'm just going to place these charms as I see fit. And I thought that down here would be nice to host the log fire. And we have that filigree kind of encasing it. Like that part I probably did on purpose. The rest was just like, oh, let's just, you know, wing it and see what happens. But yeah, I don't have a witch, but I do have a witch's hat. So I figured she's probably prepping the cauldron somewhere, and she hung her hat up on this, you know, magical thing. Filigree. So I'm just gonna, I probably dropped all of the charms, to be honest. Like, again, I could not grapple them. And here I'm like, screw it, even if I touch the gem glue, whatever. With the tweezers, I don't like doing that because, you know, it might accidentally cure on the tweezer and then it won't be nice and sharp. But anyway, yeah, she hung her hat up on this filigree, so I'm just gonna do that. And then I didn't have a witch, so let's just throw in a bat in there. Maybe she turned into a bat. Who knows what the storyline is with that, but it's a super cute bat, and I needed something else. I mean, I could have just left it as is, but I wanted, you know, I don't know. Spatial wise, I just needed something else, and this is what I got. So I'm just going to place this up in the air right under this filigree here, and I think that was somewhat intentional, but not as much as the filigree in the bottom. But I'm going to give this a cure, and that's it for this design, you guys. So check how cute. I've got some little flash on there so you can see that reflective glitter just popping out. So, and I love these charms. It has that like jelly look because there's this clear coating on top of the color design. So, but comment below, let me know what you think. So thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.